Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Tom Mizzle. My channel is Mizzle14, and I'm here to do a review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 7, episode 12. Don't mess with Texas. I'm gonna start with this episode. I'm not gonna review the last few weeks of episodes because it's too much. Anything that ties into this episode, I will mention that. So I'm just gonna start from here and move forward for the rest of my reviews. So don't let's just jump right into it. I'm just gonna get Mama D's situations storyline out the way. Mama D and Ernest they're making it work. Ernest is back home where he belongs. He agreed to stay clean and not go back to the drugs. Remember before the Ernest relapsed and went to smoking drugs, doing drugs again, and he stayed so clean for so long and go right back into it, and now he's promised to stay clean. So Mama D was in the bed. I think her body's hurting her. She's had her ass, her titties, all that stuff is sore. One thing after she was performing last week. So I say instead of still on that performing, you should have calmed your ass down after having that surgery. But Mama D gonna be Mama D, and I guess they try to work it out. Ernest will try to scoot in and hug and try to cuddle with Mama D, and she can't do it. She said, "Oh, not right now. My body's sore and all that stuff." They was a little flirting back and forth, and then all that stuff. That was a cute little scene. And she said she was trying to test him because since he relapsed, they're trying to come back. She trying to test to see he gonna be there, he gonna be clean. So she was summoning him a couple of times to help her at the bed, fix herself up, adjust her, and he got a little upset a little bit after the second time. He said, "You can't be doing that like I'm your husband, not your freaking maid." All that stuff. So they started talking, and they're working it out. Later on, Bambi and Scrappy was driving, and they came to the house and they realized there's a construction truck right there in their driveway. We figured two people there. They said, "What's going on? We didn't order anybody." And then the guy said, Mama D hired us. Mom and Dad, or something like that. So when they went inside, they saw Mama D got plastic all over the place, baby they trying to fix stuff out. She said she hired construction, so they gonna try to paint the house, build a nursery there. And they said, "What's going on?" They said, "We having a baby." And Scrappy said, "No, we having a baby. You losing your mind." And Mama D was doing too much. I guess she tried to get her mind off of her problems with Ernest. So she said Ernest came back home. Scrappy said, "What? The last time you told us Ernest on drugs, he was at home and all that stuff. Now he's back home. You need to deal with that situation." So Baby was saying, "Bobby, this is crazy. I was giving you too many passes. This is the final straw. It's not enough because we try to keep this a hush hush, but you telling everybody that I'm pregnant and all that stuff. So now it's out in the open, but you doing all this, it's doing too much." So they had to let Mommy D go. And it was crazy that the construction people was coming to their refrigerators, taking out their drinks, being all loud, eating their food. I was like, what the hell? They would got to curse the fuck out. I said, y'all supposed to be doing some work, not freaking doing all that stuff. First of all, y'all ain't supposed to be here. So to come here and doing all this stuff was crazy. So Mama D left, and Barry told Scrappy, "You need to clean this up because that's your mama. She made this mess." So that was that. It wasn't too much on Mama D's situation. Now, beginning of episode, Tokyo, Carly, and Melissa took a flight together. Tokyo wished she took the earlier flight with the other people because she didn't want to be in the flight with Carly. She was quiet. She didn't want to talk to Carly. She don't like Carly messy ways and everything else. So when they got in the van, Melissa said, "What's going on y'all between y'all two? Because y'all was quiet in Atlanta. Y'all was quiet in the plane ride. And now y'all quiet now. I can't deal with this." So Tokyo was explaining that Carly's being messy and everything because Cardi had a double date with Tobias and Spice, and when she sat down with Sierra and her Carly, Carly went to bring him her face that Tobias had a double date with Spice, and she didn't really care or know about Spice because Tobias was still talking to her. So Melissa asked Carly how you feel about that. She said, "I can deal with fake people. I can't deal with ignorant people, all that stuff." So they was arguing back and forth about it. And Tokyo's problem is that she didn't have a problem Carly telling her. It's a problem with her delivery. Carly should have called her. She said, "Why you didn't call me? Because you called me all the other time for other bullshit, but you didn't call me about my old problems." And Cardi said, I did call you, but you didn't answer your phone. She said, why you didn't text me? You usually text me all the other times. So you could have texted me. You could have blip air message. You could have put it in a bottle. It was funny. Tokyo got her lines. You could have did all that, but you didn't do that. And it was going like, she said, this is that. I said, whatever, Cardi. Whatever, Cardi. So Cardi tried to apologize. And it didn't even give a sincere apology. So Melissa called her out on it. And she said, Cardi, that's not a sincere apology. I tried to apologize. She said, that's not the right apology. So she said, okay. So she went to try to give us another sincere apology. Tokyo said, Cardi, you can say that apology and I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about Spice. I don't give a fuck about Spice. None of the people. Y'all all could kiss my ass right now. So Cardi said, well, I don't give a fuck about you. Tokyo said, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about you. Like, I was like, they were going back and forth about that. It was funny. But at the end of the day, they don't like each other right now. And they're going to keep it a hush-hush. Now, Just Brittany is excited for performing because the Force family, everything, reach out to her to perform because she's a local artist in Houston. She's from Houston, Texas. So she wanted to perform. And for that, she decided to bring Tierra and have a. She went to a jewelry shop, and Tierra came with Jasmine. Now, Brittany told us that she told Tierra, which we learned last week, that she told Tierra not to bring Jasmine because she don't want any problems. It's a business, it's her opportunity. She don't want any problems going on, and she don't need Jasmine creating problems. But Tierra didn't listen. Tierra said, I know that Brittany told me not to bring Jasmine, but I don't like to listen to people, so I need to do what I have to do and get this together. So Jasmine came, and Brittany said, oh, this is Jasmine and all that stuff. So Brittany gave Jasmine a chance to explain herself, and after Jasmine explained her things about the situation and how did she feel like she needed to talk to Rashida to clear things air, to clear things about between them, and she's not that messy person that people make out to be. Brittany understand, but Brittany told her not to do this at the event. Do this way after. Choose another time to talk to her. But Jasmine said, I don't feel like it's another time. I need to do this. So Brittany said, okay, do what we got to do, but do it after the event. Craziness. Now, this next scene got me fucked up because I like Spice. I love her music. I love everything. But Spice was dead wrong in the scene. And I'm going to tell you why. Mimi and Sierra decided to have a sit-down luncheon with Spice in Tokyo so they could get together and hash out whatever. Get together, be friends, and talk to each other. Spice was already there. And Spice, when Spice found out that Tokyo was great at, she said, Tokyo? Why need to talk to Tokyo? That's somebody's ex. I don't need to be friends with her. But Mimi said, like, let's say we can sit down and talk. I know you got issues, but y'all don't really have problems. We can get to know each other. So when Tokyo came in, Tokyo was looking like, she was like with it. She was not with it. She saw that Spice was sitting there, that other lady, and she saw Mimi Sierra. She felt like she was ambushed because she was like, first of all, she thought it was going to be her, Mimi, and Sierra to eat and hash brown, not hashing any problems that Spice and Tokyo have over Spice. So Tokyo went with it. She sat down and started talking with each other. Spice, right off the back, was giving her the side eye, was looking her up and down, looked like she was judging her based on her looks and how big she is. And Tokyo is a beautiful woman. She's a big, beautiful woman. So she's not ugly, and she has it. She has it. In fact, she's not afraid of who she is. So the Spice was looking at her, was giving side eyes. She said, oh, this is somebody's ex, this is what somebody go for. All that stuff. Like basically saying, oh, why somebody's dealing with her. So Tokyo was being cool. She was calm. She was not trying to come at the Spice. And when they said what to eat, Spice went to say that, oh, I don't think she needs to eat right now. It's like that. So Tokyo, took it back, but at the same time, she said, what do you mean I need to eat something like that? Like, we trying to say about my weight and all that stuff. And it was crazy because I said, Spice, how you going to body shame her? I said, first of all, Tokyo is a big, beautiful woman. And, you know, Fika talk about her weight. And I said, first of all, Spice, you are not too far along off Tokyo. Anyway, you're not a skinny bitch, just like that, for you to feel like you need to talk about her weight And Spice was like, because she said, yo, Spice is one hamburger away from being who she is and stuff like that, for her to come at me about my weight and all that stuff. So that was dead wrong for Spice. I don't like that. That was wrong for her, for being, and I don't blame Tokyo for feeling type of way. But at the same time, Tokyo was still cool. She was not trying to come and start any trouble with Spice. But Spice kept jabbing at her, jabbing at Tokyo, and Tokyo had enough. So when it came to the issue with Tobias, and Spicer said, "Oh, you talk about it acting like say he told y'all not together anymore." But Tokyo said, "Well, he's still talking to me anyway. He's still texting me all that stuff. So I don't know what's going on situations." Tokyo said, "I'm not gonna have no beef with you. I don't have no power with you. My power is Tobias, and I want to deal with Tobias." So she said, "Okay, let's have Tobias." So she said, "So what do you want to do? Would you want to be him or not be him?" She said, "I don't have the power with you, but you're not gonna talk to me like a child." So they were going off back and forth. Spice was saying things in her language and her little tongue, like her how she speaks, Jamaican speaks. And Tokyo was like, what she said? And Mimi and Sierra, she said, sometimes that's her, she's Jamaican, sometimes we don't understand what she be saying, but she's saying something, or that's like that, her words. So I think Tokyo had enough because Spice kept coming after her, and Tokyo was trying to be cool and peaceful with her and saying that she had no power with you, but you kept going after her. So I don't blame Tokyo for picking up her purse, her life story, and throwing at Spice. Spice ducked, and they went at it. Security team came right away and going off. Tokyo ended up falling on the floor. They escorted Spice out. Spice is upset. She said, "Oh, she threw a person at me, or that person at me." But you was digging at the girl. You was antagonizing her. Like, come on, body shaming her, telling her like talking like a child, like act like she beneath you. That was wrong, Spice. And I don't like that at all. That was done wrong for your part. And I like you. I like your music and stuff like that. But you was dead wrong in the scene. So I'm on Tokyo's side with this situation because you was wrong. So Tokyo was upset. She was high. She said, "I didn't have no problems with her. I didn't want to deal with her. I didn't want no issues with her. My issue was Tobias, but she kept jabbing. She kept coming after me. So I had enough." And so they calmed Tokyo down, got Tokyo in the van. She went back to the hotel. So later on, Sierra went to meet with Tokyo and see how she is, check up on her. Tokyo was appreciative that Sierra went to talk to her and see how check up on her. And Tokyo said she feel like she gonna stay in her hotel for a day because she don't want to deal with the drama out there. She didn't come out here for this. So Tokyo was explaining to Sierra that Tobias still contacts her. They still have social media, and she realized why Spice is ignorant to the fact that Tobias talking to her when everybody knows that Tobias is probably talking to her. So that was that. Sierra just came to check on her. She was happy that. Then we had BK, Jock, and Sean was there too. They was in Texas, and they came together to meet up with the crew. Carly was outside, right? And when Carly outside, she hugged Jock in front of Sean. I was like, oh my gosh, Carly, you is a bird for real. And she loved the drama. So when they got in the bus, it was a crew. I think it was Spice, it was Ty, it was Melissa, I think Estelita, whatever. And they went to two separate cars. In one van we had Jock, we had Carly, I think we had Spice, some other people, I forgot who everybody was. And then another we have BK, we had Sean, and somebody else in that van. It was two different buses. And Sean said he didn't want to be around Carly. She said, "Why you don't want to be around her?" He said he knows she gonna be up to fuck shit. She gonna be some Pablo. She gonna be messy as always, which we all know Carly is messy. So he didn't want to deal with her. And then Jock with Carly in the bus, and Jock said he's kind of happy that he said Bika his boy, no Sean his boy, but Carly and Donna in the breaks, maybe it gives him opportunities to smash when he want to smash. Cause you know how Jock and Carly used to deal with each other. So he smashed, he used to go that. And he said he felt like he would rebound. And Carly said, well, rebound means we having sex. And he said, are you going to give me something? He said, I know you want it. All that stuff, they were back and forth. And somebody just said that y'all fit together. Y'all work together. Just make it work. Talk about Jock and Carly. So that was that. So then we went to the press opening. Rashida was there. It was a lot of people on outside. As they were cutting the ribbon, as they opening the grand opening the store. People there: Estelita, Erica, Mimi, Spice. We have Carly there. It was a lot of them that came. I did Jock. A lot of them came. And sat there. So Rashida asked. She said, "Oh, where Tommy at?" And they explained to her that Tommy is not going to be filmed with the production for a while because Tommy's going some issues, and then once she get through her issues, then she come back. I said, but now it's done. And she was like, well. So then she said, hold on, where's Tokyo? And then Spice turned around. She said, she tried to do a bag at me. And then somebody told her, Mimi told her, well, you kept jabbing at Tokyo. Or that stuff like that. So that was crazy. She said, wow, it's crazy, craziness. But hope nobody do nothing at the party. Which nobody did anything at the press. It was everybody was cordial. They was good. They cut the ribbon. They would do some shopping, get their money. So then it was an after party. So when the after party came, Just Brittany performing. Of course, Erica Estelita was there, rolling their freaking eyes, rolling their eyes deep, and being the haters that Brittany is performing. And I would say, how the hell Erica Estelita is hating on Brittany because y'all cannot sing. So what's the point? Like, y'all cannot sing and y'all hating on this girl. She's singing her song, y'all talking over her, y'all having a lot of conversation. I don't know, it seemed like a lot of people wasn't even interested in making it seem like they was interested in Britney singing. But Britney had a nice voice. It looked like a nice song. I'm probably going to check it out and see if I can find it. So Brittany said, I don't appreciate her talking over when I'm singing, and then we go back and forth. And she just said something that Erica, knowing how messy as she is, she knows Erica gonna say something when she had no beef, and that's who Erica is. Whatever. We don't need to deal with Erica, but that's what it was. So after Brittany performed, she said, you know what, I'm going to leave because this is the business. It's my opportunity. I'm not going to stay around when any fuck shit going to happen because she knows going to be a drama happening. So she went to leave. So she thanked Rashida and Kirk for the opportunity, for performing and that on stuff. So they went to leave and they said, good job for singing and everything. She left. So it was two groups. Sean, I did BK, yeah, I think Sean. No, Sean became Sean, Jock, Carly, and I think who else was there? Carly. I think Spice, and somebody else was there, and they was talking to have a conversation, and Sean asked Jock, "What's your advice to deal with Carly?" And Jock said, "You need to run," and it was funny. He said, "Run away from him," but they would say it's funny that you say you run away from him, but you still work hardy on yourself. So how you gonna run away from her? It was funny, and he would say it's funny that you say that because you want to call it poom poom. That's what Spike said. It was funny, and he said, "Yeah, because he wanted Carly so bad, but you telling Sean Garrett to run from Carly." And then we had another table with BK, Sierra. And some other people, I forgot who was on that table. Well, basically they two were talking, so other people was irrelevant. That oh, remember Tokyo came to the press after party. She didn't come to the press opening, but she came to the press after party. So she said there, and yeah, she was talking to Tokyo and saying, "Oh, what's going on?" And she said, "Well, I'm dealing with this BK, his playing ass, all that stuff." And BK still trying to defend the point. He said, you trying to listen to her and you trying to understand, you trying to pick her words over mine. No, he's still lying and everything. And Sierra know that he's lying on stuff. So BK Blasso is very confident that Sierra talking all this junk now, but at the end of the day or end of the week or something, he said she gonna be back in his arms, getting back in his body, jump on his body, giving her the dick. Basically, he said that. He said she's gonna fumble and I will get that. I will hit that. So that's what he said. So here come Tierra and Jasmine. This was close to the last scene. This is the last scene that happened. Tierra and Jasmine came to the press after party. So when they walked in, Rashida was talking to Kurt, and she saw that Tierra and Jasmine came in, and she was saying, I know who I not think who this is." And they turned around. Kirk saw Jasmine. When Jasmine came up to them, and I think Kirk and Jasmine had little words, but Kirk wasn't saying nothing. Like he had his arm crossed. He was acting like a freaking dud. like he don't know dunce dummy, like he didn't know what to say. Like instead of putting his drop or putting his foot down and told this girl off, he just sitting there. So she said, I just want to have a talk to you. Jazz talked to her. I just want to have a talk to you. Also. So Kirk said, you know what? Go sit your ass down. Go sit your behind down. She said, okay, sit back. Tell Kirk to sit down. You sit your ass down because you're not handling this situation. So never just talk. And she said, you know what? I didn't want to have this talk here and all that stuff, but you know what? Let me squash this now. So they had a little conversation. Jasmine said, I want to apologize to you because this is not my intention. I know whatever he did, it was wrong, but it's not my intention to go off of you. I wanted him to be a better father and better situation. You're going to be about my child's life. So we had to have better understanding and come to you woman. Just so you know that she fucked up your relationship and stuff. So she said, okay, yeah, yada, 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 but you coming here, your actions coming to my press store, so what you want to accomplish? Yes, you come and apologize, but what you want to accomplish at this point? Because at the end of the day, besides the fucking everything, your action was very malicious. You put her son on Instagram, you was doing all this stuff, you being very disrespectful. So at this point, Rashida said, I don't have nothing else to do with you. At the end of the day, your future conversation needs to deal with Kurt, the person you slept with, because it's not nothing to do with me. You said your piece, and Rashida said what had to say. Rashida said what she had to say. Rashida shut Jasmine down, told her off, and walked off. I said, yes, Rashida, you told that girl off. And Erica, she said, yes, boy, bitch. I was like, Erica, shut up, girl. But yeah, that was good because Rashida did shut Jasmine down and say, you know what, I have nothing less to say to you. You say with your piece, I had to say my piece. Now, any future conversation, it needs to be the way with Kurt. All right? So that was the episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Hope y'all like it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Trying to build my channel. Once again, my name is Tom Mizzle. My channel is Mizzle14. And y'all hope you're having a nice day. Peace.